Hello, here we are in the office, surrounded by craft materials. You can see them over there. We have, that's a tiny percentage of the craft materials that we've assembled so that young people can make boxes representing their identities and the place of media in their identities. So one thing we're doing to get the hang of that and to try it out and to see if our method works is I've got to make an identity box. Fatima, the research fellow, she's also going to be making an identity box. The idea was you get a normal shoebox. Hang on a second. Looks like this. It starts off like this and you fold it so that it becomes like a standard size shoebox. Sort of. Do it now. Sort of this size shoebox. It's got all the flaps up at the moment. We'll turn the flaps down, so you end up with a thing that looks a bit like this. This is my shoebox. I've cut away here, so this is a cut away part. That's the side cut off, and the lid. That's the lid which is leaning against the back. Hope you can see that. And I've started putting in some things. So I was able to put in the sunshine over here and glue down this nice artificial grass here. That was quite straightforward and easy. That was fine. Our idea was you can glue on anything. So you can glue on anything from the world of craft materials that we're going to be taking with us to different schools around the country. But also you can add anything else yourself, anything from your home, anything from your life that represents something about your life in metaphors. That's what we're doing. Turns out it's actually quite hard. Like having glued down the sun and the grass, I've got these shells. How do you glue down shells? You can't glue down shells. It's impossible actually, unless maybe we had like Araldite or super glue. We're not giving that to the kids. They're going to be using normal Yoo-hoo twisting glue. It's perfectly fine glue, but you can't glue down shells. You can't sellotape shells. I thought maybe put the shells behind some netting. Here's the netting. Then fix down that. You can't do that either, in fact. Then I want to add all kinds of other things to the box. I've brought in some things. There's bells representing music. I've also got 2 light bulbs that I'll be placing in the model, maybe a bit like this. And I've got other objects. Obviously you can't glue these down, so I think what we've decided is that we're going to ask the young people to make identity boxes. Then we have to photograph the identity boxes. We can't take them away. We wanted to take them away for further analysis or to photograph them. It seems better that they can keep their boxes. They might be better motivated when making their boxes if they get to keep it afterwards. And we can take a photograph. Hopefully we can get a nice photograph of each one in situ, and that'll be fine. This is the kind of stuff we've been thinking about recently. How to make light bulbs and shells stick to things, or what you can do when you discover that they can't. The other thing I should have mentioned is that, of course, these things all have metaphorical meaning. That's the point. So, for example, the sunshine over there represents optimism. I'll just give you an example of a few. The grass underneath it all is a kind of love for nature and the environment. The 2 light bulbs, they represent our baby Finn and my wife Jenny, the lights in my life. They're old school light bulbs and obviously they're not on. Ideally they would be lit, but you know. Shells represent memories. They're kind of parked in the corner. They're important to me, but I think don't really determine who I am. There's a kind of swinging through Lego guy who maybe represents kind of creativity and trying to leap beyond things that might otherwise hold you down. That's why he's leaping beyond this bar here. We've also got, I haven't added another couple of things yet. There's one thing to be added representing kind of stillness and calm, ideally. Some search for stability. And a tea bag. There's a tea bag representing kind of home life, liking to be being at home, keeping calm, having a cup of tea. Those are just some of the metaphors included, or which will be included when I've finished in this identity box. Everything done in metaphors, having a meaning about your life, and the place of media in it, which I haven't really added at this point. It's work in progress.